Hi everyone, going on with my Pointe shoe series today and showing you my old shoes. This is the third Pointe shoe that I used in my Pointe career, and this is the Capezio Glisse. So this is the original Capezio Glisse. As you can see, this is very, very different from the Pointe shoes I showed you in the past. It is much, much more square. This is the Glisse Capezio 115 is the style number. It is a 6.5 medium width. And it is the kind of a standard shank that shoe comes in. So after I used my Russian Pointe Almaz, I decided I wanted something completely, totally different because that one just wasn't working. So I went to this one. This was really not the greatest choice for my foot, but I just wanted something drastically different from the Russian Pointe to see what I could do with that. So one of the reasons why I liked this shoe is because it is really, really flat. The crown is super low. Most shoes are at least, like a little bit like up here. This is just super, super, super flat. So because my foot is narrow, a lower crown kind of helps hold everything in place. Now this shoe is really, really square, which is not the greatest choice for my foot because my toes are tapered. But because of the low crown, my foot works okay in this shape. It's just not optimal. The other thing that is very, very different from the Russian Pointe is that the platform is much wider. It's a lot longer this way, it's higher this way, it's more square. You can see I got a lot of good wear off of that. It's all black from the studio floor. So I could balance really, really well and get over this shoe a whole lot easier than I could with my Russian Pointe. This shank is relatively soft-ish. It's pretty good. So it's softer than the Russian. So it was just much easier for me to get over. This one, you can tell, I had to leave the drawstring in. I could not pull it out like I do with my other shoes, and I had to cinch it because it is just a little wide for my foot. So the reason that I stopped wearing this is, of course, because it was just way too wide for me. But I did gain a lot from the experience of having a square shoe, so that I had to work on kind of pulling my foot up and out. So I learned not to sit in my shoes, because if I sat in my shoes in this, I would have been in so much pain. So this was a great learning tool for me. This is absolutely not the shoe for me, so right now I would give it probably a 2 out of 10, because I would never throw this on to perform. It is just not going to work. But on the grand scheme of things, I'm glad I used it, because I did learn a lot from it. So that is the Capezio Glisse.